Yesterday was day 3 of the Maya Hernandez murder trial. The woman that left her 2 children in the car while she was getting lip fillers, and unfortunately, her 1-year-old son passed away. So today brought some emotional testimony, including police interrogation and the medical history that left the courtroom completely stunned. Today, the forensic pathologist that examined baby Emilio took the stand, and what he said was completely heartbreaking. He explained that how a 1-year-old's body heats up way faster and it fails faster than an adult's body. So once the body hits 104 degrees, then the organs start shutting down. And Emilio's internal temperature at the hospital was 107 degrees. And that's extremely high. Now, that is after his body was taken inside a room with AC. So I can't imagine how high it was when he was in the car. But he testified that the actual cause of his unaliving was heat stroke. But there's a twist. He ruled the manner of death an accident. So prosecutors are trying to prove second-degree murder, and that is implying that there's malice, but the medical ruling doesn't support intentional harm. So then they played the interrogation. Detectives told the jury that Maya changed her story multiple times, including how long she was inside the spa and whether she checked on her children. When investigators confronted her with a surveillance timestamp, they said that she got quiet and emotional because she was trying to say that she was only in there for like 20 minutes. And one of the quotes that stand out that she said is I thought they were fine. I didn't think it was that hot. So she said that she had slept in that car before. She had spent a significant amount of time in her car before, and it had never turned off. Now they asked her, why didn't you leave the kids with somebody else? She could have left them with her sister. And she just said, well, I didn't want to bother her. And then they were like, okay, why didn't you take the kids inside? And she said, well, she doesn't want them to be running around because it was a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old. Now detectives also say that she didn't immediately ask about the kids' condition during the questioning. And that's something that just shows that there was no lack of urgency or lack of care. But the defense says that she was very overwhelmed, she was in shock, and the interrogation was high pressure. So detectives also walked the jury through a recreation of the day. So the car started at 81 degrees. By 3:15, the AC had shut off and was 92 degrees. And by the time that Maya returned, it was at 4:33 p.m. It was around 116 degrees inside the car. Now they also found a stroller in the car, which shows that she could have taken the babies inside with her. And then the defense argued that the temperature test wasn't perfect because there was no heat experts and no bodies inside the car to reflect real heat. Now, 2 ER nurses also described the baby's conditions when they were brought in. There was no pulse. His skin was purple. There was extreme temperature, and they said that Maya was worried, but she wasn't really frantic. Something that the prosecution is also using against her. But trauma looks different from everybody. That's what they're trying to say. Now, the case is now battling between tragic negligence and criminal recklessness, and the jury is being pulled in both directions with both things going on. But I'll continue to keep you guys updated with this case. This is really, really tragic. And